So sorry about my crazy hair. I've just been on a very windy dog walk with Bruce and yeah, whatever. So today I'm just gonna show you how I make one of my favourite salads. So it's mainly lots of chopping and assembling, but you might like to have a little go because I really enjoy it. And it's really low fat, well it's basically no fat really. And yeah, so there we go. So we're gonna make a hot smoked salmon salad. And I'm going to start off, I haven't actually got any lettuce. I'm not a huge fan of lettuce. When I do use lettuce, I tend to use baby gem lettuce. And I'll just maybe use 3 leaves, chop them up and put them in. I haven't got any lettuce, so I'm going to improvise. So, first of all, I'm going to have some celery. Good old celery. We'll do our little trick, our little Jamie Oliver trick. So you get the curvy side and peel it that way. Then you get all the stringy bits off. And I'm going to just do the other end. So peel it that way. Get those stringy bits off because they're not very nice, not very pleasant. Get rid of those in a minute. Oh, I really don't like those stringy bits. Okay, so we're going to chop that up. First of all, I'm going to chop it lengthways and then chop it this way as well. Okay, so here we go. Chop it that way. Oh, honey spider. Hello. Does that mean I'm going to take rid of this? I don't think so. It's good. Anyway, right. So we just chop this up. Here we go. Celery goes in. I'm going to just spread that out a little bit on the bottom. There we go. Now I'm going to have some cucumber. So I like quite a lot of cucumber because I really enjoy it. So I'm going to give the end to Bruce because you love a bit of cucumber, don't you, Bruce? There you go. Just rubbish out of the way. And I just like to slice it lengthways like this. And then I'll slice it lengthways again down there. Try and work on this corner of the chopping board so you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. And then I sort of line them up together. Oops. Like that. And then chop across. So I find it just makes it a little bit quicker than chopping everything separately. I'm going to add that to my bowl. Spread that out a little bit. There we go. What am I going to have next? I think next I'm going to add some sweet corn. So I really like sweet corn. So I've just got these small cans that come in water. This one's from Tesco, but you can get them from any supermarket. I just like to open it slightly like this, and then you can just drain it from this hole, and you just tip the liquid out down the sink. So I'm just going to do that quickly. While that's draining, I think I'm going to get on with my pepper. So if you haven't seen this trick before, I learnt it from a children's programme. You put your thumbs in the middle and press. She says, is it going to work? I think this pepper is a bit older than it really needs to be. And it pops the middle out like that. So then you just open it like a book. And then you can see all the seeds and things and get rid of those really easily. That's done. So I just bash them together like this over the bin and all the seeds fall out. So, oh, I've done it again, look. There we are. So I'm going to slice it this way, then turn it, and then slice it the other way. There we go, and now I'm just going to add it to my bowl. I'm going to add half of it, then the sweet corn, then a bit more, I think. Just so it all looks pretty. So with my sweet corn, I'm going to use half of a can. So if you use a whole can, it's a lot of sweet corn. But depends how much you like sweet corn, I suppose. I'm just going to sprinkle that on. See how much. Yes, I think that's about half a can. So the rest of this, don't leave it in the can because it'll go all sort of funny and brown. So you're better off putting it in a pot with a lid on, or I don't like cling film, I like to use wax wraps or reusable silicone lids or something like that. I'll show you what I mean. So I've got just a little pot like this. I'm just going to put my leftover sweet corn in there, then I can have that tomorrow or with something else, and that can go in the recycling. And I've got these. So they're little sort of silicone reusable lids that you can get. You just find them online really, anywhere. So I'm just going to put that straight in the fridge. And I'm going to add the rest of my pepper now to my salad. There we go. Make sure that's looking pretty. And now I'm going to add my tomatoes. So I've got my tomatoes here. I'm just using baby plum tomatoes, but you can use whichever tomatoes you like best. And I like to slice them sort of diagonally, like that. And I love tomatoes, so I'm going to put lots of these in, I think. One more. There we go. My tomatoes are in. And so now it looks like this. Now I'm going to add some cottage cheese, I think. So I really like cottage cheese. My favourite is pineapple fat-free cottage cheese, but they didn't have any, so I'm just using this one. It's just normal fat-free cottage cheese. And I quite like my cottage cheese, so I'm going to put quite a nice big dollop, I think, in the middle. Yum. That's going to be tasty. Looking forward to that. Okay, so I can go back in the fridge in a second. Now, this is where the hot smoked salmon comes in. Now, you can get hot smoked salmon just as it is. It's not hot, temperature hot. It means it's been cooked with heat, or smoked with heat. So it's not this sort of flappy smoked salmon you can get. It looks like this. This one's got lemon and parsley on it. But you can get it with sweet chilli and different flavours, yeah, from most supermarkets, usually in the sort of chilled section near the hams and things like that. So I'm going to just open this up. It's ready to eat, so I don't need to do anything with it. And what I like to do, I'm going to use one of these fillets and I'm just going to flake the pieces of salmon off onto the salad. So I'm going to get a bit messy here because I'm going to touch it. I'll wash my hands afterwards. So I like to just sort of scrape it with a fork like this, and then it comes into pieces quite easily. Just like that, see? I hope you can see. Yeah, you can. All right. And Bruce is waiting very patiently because you get a treat, don't you, Bruce? You love a little bit of fish skin. Do you want that? Sit. Sit. Good boy. I don't know if you could hear him munching that then. So now I'm going to just add my salmon to my salad. Oops, the whole other fillet nearly fell in then. Be careful. There we go. So that's that done. That can go back in the fridge. I'm just going to wash my hands because they're all salmony now. There we go. My hands are all nice and clean now. So the next thing I'm going to do is chop up my spring onion. So I love spring onion, but I only like it in small pieces because it's quite a strong flavour. If you don't like spring onion, you can always just leave it out, but it's another veggie in there. So I've got my spring onions here. What you want to do is peel the sort of outside leaf off, the one that's on the outside the most, and you can just sort of peel it down like this. And then chop the end off. Chop that end off, and then any bits that are really flappy, you just want to chop those off as well. So I'm going to just chop that bit, and I think these bits there are a bit flappy. They can go in the food waste bin in a minute. There we are. So I'm just going to slice this now like this, but quite small because I'm going to sprinkle it on the top. There we are. And now I'm just going to sprinkle this over the top. Mix it up a bit so I get a few white bits and green bits everywhere. Sprinkle it over. Last bit. There we go. Now then, two more things I'm going to do. I'm going to add some reduced fat French dressing. So this is the French dressing I'm going to use. Whichever dressing you use, make sure you shake it first. So I'm using reduced fat French dressing with Dijon mustard. This one, it's Tesco, but again, you can get them from anywhere. And I haven't used this one yet, so I need to pull the little ring pull out of the middle. There it goes. Now I'm going to measure my dressing so I know exactly how much I've used. And I just use these. These are just a set of measuring spoons. And I'm probably going to use 2 tablespoons, I think, of dressing, because I like dressing on my salad. I think it makes a big difference. So I'm just going to pour it in and drizzle it over. Pour it in, drizzle it over. Make sure I get the last of that dressing out because I don't want to waste any. There we go. And that can go in the wash.